Hey, fun fact, if you didn't know already, I have merch now for you guys, and the link will be down below. There are 5 designs right now with more to come to show off your neurodiverse self in many different ways. So please support me. Thank you so much. And let's just get a crackin'. Hi, hello, how are you all this fine day? I hope that if you're here, you subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and you check out everything that's down below. Subscribe button, like button, description box, comment section. All the things that you want and more are down there, so please check it out. And we're going to be talking about something that I've talked about frequently just because it's very relevant to my current situation, so I can only imagine what others might be going through, and that is employment. More specifically, unemployment. And this whole conundrum that we're in of neurodiverse people not being represented well in the workforce. And when we see a workforce that, as it is right now, speaking for the United States, there are, many opportunities out there, but the opportunities are not ones that are providing any benefits, are likely accommodating people accordingly, likely have a large enough wage to even live off of. So, I mean, that's a whole other tangent. But it's safe to say that if you're neurodiverse, there are a lot more obstacles that come with being employed and having a job that you like, that accommodates your needs, and you feel safe at. There's so many different factors at play. And statistics can really range anywhere, but for ADHD people, it's about almost a third or 30-ish% that face chronic unemployment, and upwards of 66% of autistic people are unemployed. So, not great odds. And, you can't help but ask yourself, and really, more importantly, ask the employers themselves, why is this the case? Why is it so difficult for neurodiverse and disabled people to, be able to support themselves? That's just, a fact of life. And to not be able to do that it feels really bad. Lack of a better term. You don't feel great when you feel like you keep getting rejected if you're trying to find a job, or that you've had far too many experiences with jobs that do not serve you, that aren't sustainable to be in, and you keep having to switch because nothing seems to work. At least that's my experience. And again, comment section, feel free to share your own experiences, but there's a lot of factors here. I think first off, on the neurodiverse side, you have, if you have any ADHD, you need some sort of novelty aspect, especially, I've had times where I start a new job and I'm excited about it for the first month or so, and then I realize I hate it and it's not working anymore, which means I just have to find something else, which is very frustrating. The job application process itself of filling out countless forms of the same exact information and answering questions only to wait, have to do like at least 2 different interviews probably, and maybe you'll get a chance. That's a lot for a neurotypical person. Imagine throwing on disability on there. That's not very accessible. And the whole process of starting something new, getting acquainted with a new environment, new people, new tasks you're asked to do, that takes some time. And if employers aren't patient with that, or they aren't really aware of the differences that come with being neurodiverse, then you're very likely to not be treated right and not be respected for the skills that you do bring. And one, that's just a big shame. And two, I think it's just a big call for those who are employing and do say that they do not discriminate, that they do accommodate, because that's legally what you have to do. And I fill out on every job application, if it asks the question, I disclose that I'm disabled right off the bat. That's not what everyone else does. You don't have to, but for me, I don't want to walk into somewhere where I, in my full self, am not recognized. That's happened too many times. It happens too far often for anyone in my shoes. So to either not get a chance at all, or to get a chance and either be let off at some point, or are disciplined for, for different situations that really need accommodations to make them work, to not being respected by supervisors, colleagues. There are so many different dynamics that go on, regardless of what workplace you're at, that it's important to recognize that it's not a failure on your part, that being employed and finding employment is difficult. It's the system, and it's the people behind the system. Yes, I think it's good that you are aware of your strengths and your weaknesses that may be involved when you're in a job, if you're just starting, if you've been in something for a while. And I encourage you to be open about it if you feel comfortable. And we don't all have the luxury of being able to continue to search, or, be unemployed, or, not have benefits yet. That you just have to work where you can. But that doesn't mean you don't deserve the same respect and the same accommodations and the support that you need to thrive. If we work our lives away, for the most part, as it is designed, then by golly, you should be able to at least feel like you are a valued employee, that you make a living wage, that you're taken seriously, and that you have something really special. And anyone who doesn't recognize that, that's their loss. As cheesy as that sounds, it's true. And I make this for you if you are struggling right now with employment, if it's something that you have struggled with, continue to. I get it. You know, that's kind of why I'm here, because things can be really challenging, but, you know, to have some camaraderie, some support from those who understand can really make a difference. So, again, I encourage you to share in the comments below whatever's on your mind, any experiences or advice that you have. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like if you haven't and you do like it, and with that, I will see you all next time.